But at the same time, America's tax doesn't really benefit people too much. I know in Europe, do you actually get shit for your taxes? In America, you just get a big fat tank and jets and bombs and a militarized police force, so they can oppress the population a little bit more, you know? But, you know, healthcare and, you know, education, we don't need those. We don't need any of those. Now it's live. There we go. There we go. Hello, everybody. We are live. Long time no see. Anyways, we're gonna go back to our a little video thing here that we usually do, where we look at videos and I give them my commentary. Let's watch this video. This is New York Times: Trump tax avoidance, financial losses. I'm gonna give you my opinion right away. Everybody knew he didn't fucking pay taxes. This is not news. He even said that he didn't really pay taxes, what, like 2 years ago, some shit like that? Maybe even during the election when he was running originally. So this is not news. I don't know why this is like breaking news. I mean, now that there's like hard evidence that he only paid like $750, which is kind of amazing. Don't like tax dodgers, but at the same time, America's tax doesn't really benefit people too much. I know in Europe, do you actually get shit for your taxes? In America, you just get a big fat tank and jets and bombs and a militarized police force, so they can oppress the population a little bit more, you know? But, you know, healthcare and, you know, education, we don't need those. We don't need any of those. Only guns and tanks and stuff. Anyways, that's my little rant on American taxes and how I don't feel too bad when people avoid them, because the government should really step its game up and actually make those taxes useful in this fucking country, which they were prior to Reagan, and then Reagan came in and ruined fucking everything, but we all know this anyways. Okay, so side tangent. Okay, let's go watch this video. After this video, we gonna hop into some CK3? Yeah. So, vamonos, everybody, let's go. My God, that is loud.
The year Donald Trump won the presidency, he only paid $750 in federal income taxes.
That is amazing and kind of sad.
Donald John Trump.
Donald John Trump. Office, the same amount, $750 for the self-proclaimed billionaire. Trump paid no income taxes at all in 10 of the previous 15 years after reporting.
Guess who made those laws, though? Guess who made those laws that made it possible for him to just completely avoid the paying taxes? Boom! It's Republicans and Democrat. I don't like using the word elites, because that's just like a bad connotation. I don't like using that. It's just the ruling parties at the time. They're funded by corporations that want to exploit people. So what's the best way to exploit people and get benefited from it themselves? Is by finding loopholes, by having lobbyists talk to politicians. Hey, if you do this little loophole for me, if you do a little subsidy here, tax deduction here, tax break here, you know, we'll be pretty good. And that's how corruption happens. That's how this man worth, you know, whatever he claims, $6 billion, but, you know, whatever. I'm going to say $2 billion. Where am I coming up with that number? It doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, that's what allows him to do it. So it's not, we can't just blame it on Trump for being a criminal, because he technically didn't break the law. He most likely didn't even break the law. What I would say is broke the law was Democrats and Republican politicians who were funded by corporations who wanted to subsidize shit. But anyways, Trump's still shady, but whatever.
That he made. The Times posted the in-depth article today, saying it obtained Trump tax return data for more than 2 decades, promising more stories in the coming weeks. Tonight, Trump blasted the report.
Totally fake news.
That's so that's just a bad, again, that's a bad political tactic. Usually, oh my God, he's so stupid. I feel like as time goes on, he's becoming more and more politically inept, right? Because in 2016, when he's like, well, are you gonna show us your taxes? Are you gonna show us your taxes? He was like, no, I ain't gonna show it. And if I did, I probably wouldn't have paid much. You know, but I'm a smart businessman. That's literally all he would have said. all he should have said, but now he's saying it's fake news. One, it's not fake news, and two, it's just a bad way to handle that fucking question. You already answered it before, way better, and now he's answering it in a terrible way. This is why I don't... This is... My friend Nook, probably seen him on stream before, he's pointed out that Trump, there's no 4D chess here, and I know that. There's no 4D chess. What there is, though, there is a lucky monkey's paw. He's got a lucky rabbit's foot or something around. Everything that can go right for him goes right. You know, just it is like he's been able to nominate a Supreme Court judge 3 times already. Three times. This is like impressive. This like doesn't happen. And there's some other events that have happened that have just totally been him bungling shit up, and then somehow the events just pan out to his way, or just the Democrats just totally fumble because they don't know what the fuck's going on, and somehow he ends up winning. And a lot of stuff he does, which, you know, hurts me physically. Mentally, physically, emotionally, I am drained, but I at the same time am fascinated the amount of luck this man has in his life. It is spectacular. Anyways, this is just a bad political strategy. He should have just owned up to it. Yeah, I only paid $750 in taxes, but I'm a good businessman. Next question. That's literally all he would have said, and it would have been a much better answer, and his base would have loved it, and, you know, I'm sure the Democrats would have had him less to attack on, because now they can be like, well, this is factually true, you know. He actually only paid $750 in taxes.
No, actually, I paid tax, and you'll see that as soon as my tax returns. It's under audit. They've been under audit for a long time.
But there's no law preventing tax returns from being released, even if they are under audit. Trump is the only president in modern times not to make his returns public.
They're doing their assessment. We've been negotiating for a long time.
Wait, what are you negotiating on the taxes? Yeah, they would have paid that. No deal. No. I'm gonna walk away. I don't want to pay that. It's too much. $750 and nothing else.
In a section of the report called The Art of the Write-Off, the story says Trump wrote off $70,000 worth of haircuts while on The Apprentice. 9 Trump entities wrote
of course you can write that off.
$100,000 for Ivanka Trump's hair and makeup artist. The report
Yeah, because the law allows it. That's not illegal, you fuckers. That's not illegal. I don't know why I'm defending Trump like this. I really do not. I hate defending Trump so fucking much because that man is brain dead. But the politicians that giant corporations fund, Republicans and Democrats, allow for these tax write-offs to happen. So don't just be like, oh, it's illegal. No, it's clearly legal. You can write off. Oh my god, I have. This is one thing people should do. If you don't even need that much money for a tax guy. Tax guy is like what, $170 it took me to do my taxes, right? You pay an extra $170. I know it's hard for some people, but just it's $170. Come on, you can save up for that. It's not a lot. Just don't fucking go to McDonald's, you know, for 3 months. You'll be fine. Anyways, the tax guy tells you exactly what to write off. Now, when you have a W-2, it's a little harder, obviously. But if you are self-employed, aka a contracted worker, which that is increasing in this country for nefarious reasons, again, corporate-backed reasons, i.e., we don't want to pay W-2s, we don't want to do Social Security for these, we don't want to do 401ks, we don't want to do health insurance for them, we don't want to match any of that. So a lot of corporations are now doing contract workers, and now a lot of people are becoming self-employed. Doesn't matter. This is just me ranting. Okay. Regardless, those corporations fund politicians that then allow for these nefarious tax cuts to be put in place. Okay. It's not illegal. I'm sure Biden writes a bunch of shit off. I write shit off. If you are a contracted worker or self-employed, which most people, you know, but fucking 2020 will not. I know not most, but it's drastically increasing. Anyways, if you are one of those people, you got a tax guy, and he's gonna tell you exactly what to write off, and you're gonna do quite a bit. Anyways, this is not like a terrible news story for Trump at all.
Election, with polls showing Trump lagging behind Joe Biden. If Trump does win, he'll be contending with politics and finances. The Times says Trump appears to be responsible for loans equaling more than $420 million, most coming due in the next 4 years.
You know what's the most nefarious thing about Trump and, well, Trump is not the Russiagate shit or Ukrainegate or whatever the fuck was going on, okay? It's not the taxes. The most nefarious thing is that he has profited off the presidency. He did not relinquish any of his businesses, not even as like a sign off to like his kids or something. Like, oh, well, you know, I can't be tied to these businesses. Nothing like that. He didn't even do that. That is literally in the Constitution. You cannot be like profit off the presidency or off of a governmental position, which we know that's bullshit because a bunch of people have been profiting off of that. Fucking Jimmy Carter wrote off his nut farm. He wrote off his nut farm. He's like, I can't, I gotta sell it. I can't be tied by this. Trump kept everything. And guess what he did? He passed laws that benefited his company. That's impeachable. That's actually constitutionally impeachable. And people are actually going after his taxes that are not even against like what he's doing. This is just, oh my God. Oh my God. The Democratic Party is so inept. It's ridiculous. And the Republicans are retarded. This country's gonna fall apart. I swear to God. That's my take. That's my take. And this thing is just overblown. Oh my God. Dude, the debate is tomorrow. Get out of here, dude. Oh my God. I'm gonna be in class during that. Shit. Would I like Biden to win? Maybe for the Supreme Court position, but it's not gonna help the progressive cause at all. In fact, it's probably gonna hinder it. Shit. Yeah, I'm really torn. If RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG, there you go. If she stayed alive for another 4 years, I would have said, don't vote for Biden, but vote down ballot. Because Biden's just gonna fuck everything up. Let's be honest. He's not gonna progress anything for the left. If in fact, he's gonna make a lot more concessions to corporations, which is only gonna fuck up the country even more. The only thing he might do is like environmental stuff, which is good. Now, is he gonna go as far as somebody else would? Somebody more left of him? Nope, he wouldn't. And I would not be surprised if he backed down from a lot of the promises that he made that were kind of progressive. He's also senile. That's also another thing you got to deal with. But so is Trump to a certain degree. Yeah. This is just going to be this is sad. This is a sad election. Anyways, this story is not important. It's not going to change anybody's vote. Trump's a bad politician, as we know. He could have handled this a lot better. He could have just said, I'm a good businessman. Next question. There you go. And, corporations are corrupt. Those are my 3 cents into this matter. 3 cents, 2 cents. Well, I did say 3 opinions, so it's 3 cents. Anyways, we're done with our news for the day. Muchas gracias.